Welcome to yet another episode of Training on Demand. My name is Anton Chanda. I'm a senior investigator in the Department of Mergers and Monopolies. Today, I'm going to take you through the remedies that the Commission implements or gives when they assess a transaction where it is found that the transaction or a major transaction will result in anti-competitive practices such as substantial lessening of competition, and if it also results in public interest concerns. The Commission has two areas through which they give these remedies. So the Commission may give structural remedies or behavioral remedies. So what are these structural remedies? Structural remedies, these are remedies which looks at correcting the structure of the market. So the structure of the market in this case may be as a result of the way the market is set up in terms of regulation. So the Commission can give either structural remedies or behavioral remedies. For structural remedies, one of the remedies that can be implemented or given is divestiture. This is where the Commission sees that maybe the transaction has reduced or will result. The divestiture will be given if the Commission finds that the transaction resulted or will result in a reduction of market players in the market, which will result into consolidating concentration. So in this particular case, if the transaction has already happened, this is where the Commission can ask the parties to diversify by selling a part of their company or as a business, part of their business, to ensure that competition is restored in the market. So this remedy deals with the structure of the market. The Commission may also give behavioral remedies. Behavioral remedies try to address the behavior of the market players. So there are instances where, because the transaction has made this particular player dominant, the Commission will see to it that even when the entities have become dominant, it does not get involved into anti-competitive practices such as limiting access of other players to the market. It does not hike prices. When these elements or conducts are identified, the Commission will give conditions to ensure that these parties do not get engaged into these practices. So in certain cases, instead of giving just behavioral remedies or structural remedies, the Commission may also give both remedies to a particular transaction depending on the findings during its assessment. So when these remedies are given, what people may ask is, how then does the Commission ensure that the entities or the parties to this particular transaction adhere to these conditions which have been given? So number one, When these conditions are being given, the Commission looks at the actual conduct that has happened. The first point of call for the Commission is to request the parties to undertake. When the parties undertake, they also take the obligation of ensuring that they adhere to the undertakings that they have given to the Commission. Also, the Commission itself may carry out compliance audits to see to it that the undertakings that were given by the parties are adhered to. The parties are also required to submit reports. The Commission may decide that the reports are submitted, compliance reports are submitted quarterly or even biannual. The Commission will also conduct its own assessment, independent assessments, and ensure that the conditions that were given during the approval of these particular transactions are followed. In the case that the Commission finds that the parties did not follow the conditions given, the Commission has the power to declare the transaction null and void and also penalize the parties. So it is at this point that the Commission endeavors to educate the parties that the conditions that have been given must be followed to the letter. Ensure that you are not engaging in anti-competitive practices. Ensure that no public interest concerns are noticed post-transaction. When these remedies are given and the compliance audit is conducted, the Commission also assesses the reports that have been submitted by the parties. The Commission may now compile a report, a compliance audit report, and submit to the board to ensure, to signify that what was the conditions that were given in this particular transaction have been complied with. However, this does not mark the end of the audits the Commission does. Time to time, the Commission will keep checking on the progress or on the conduct of the parties to ensure that the environment, the competition environment within the economy is maintained. This has been Anton Chanda taking you through the remedies that the Commission gives to ensure that a competitive environment is maintained in the economy.